stream is up and the word is sent out, so time to get after it. Yo, thanks, buddy. Hopefully we hit it big in the chest. I ran this boss a little bit last night, just kind of getting the feel of how I wanted to do it today, and I hit another unique. So I've hit 2 uniques in 10 chests. It's been very fortunate so far at this place. You can see they've got their spot in the collection log, the Moons Apparel. Bum. Got the helmet last night. Nice, easy, like, I don't know, 820k it sold for. Just trying to take advantage while prices are super high. But yeah, this is the Perilous Moons, or the Moons Apparel boss that launched with one of the new quests with Varlamore. It is really easy. Oh, what up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. No, I actually will not be role-playing as a small wizard today. I am going to be role-playing as a pokey macho man with a hammer and a whip, because these bosses are all weak to different stuff. Dude, it is nice luck, honestly. So far from the uniques in the chest in these opening days, I've made like 1.5 mil just in the 2 items, and I haven't even hit any of the like quotes useful items yet either. There are a lot of people that are claiming that like what I'm wearing right now, and this is actually pretty good. The Blood Moon stuff has more strength bonus than Obsidian, and it costs way less than Bandos. So for someone like me that doesn't have all the like gold to buy the Bandos just straight up yet, this armor is super useful. But before we can walk into these guys, this boss is kind of unique in that it's completely self-sufficient, and that's awesome. So I already grabbed a pestle and mortar and a net that I'll need. So I'm gonna grab some of these grubby worms. And then from the herb lore box, you want to grab the vials. Go ahead and make these potions real quick. And these potions are sweet because these count as your super combat and as a super restore. And because you just get them for free, you might as well just treat them as your prayer potion, which means that you're permanently under the effects of super combat. So then you run over to this cavern. Now, I started in that earth cavern. I found that like, loop is the smoothest as far as resupplying goes. This boss here is going to be the first boss that we go to, the Eclipse Moon that's at this door. And then we'll just end up doing a circle, killing these 3 like this over and over. So it'll be like here, rotate through the bosses, you snatch the chest up down here, Ancient Shrine spits you back up right here, and then you repeat. The reason I like coming to this room as far as the start of my loop goes is because this is where we get our nice fresh fish. And anyone, and they confirmed it on their stream yesterday, that played Jak and Daxter on the PS2. Libby, I know you're going to recognize this shit. This is the fishing game for that fat old guy that you helped at the temple. He needs you to catch a big basket of fish, and if you catch the poisonous fish, Daxter yells at you and he makes you start over. And these fish, AJ, these fish heal for 24, and they're free. This boss is just so jacked. Oh yeah, dude, you definitely, like, Rolf approves of these fish. These are nice fresh fish that you could find back in the old country. Straight out of the waterfall's bosom. See, now, I don't know, like, I still haven't quite learned what the timing is. There we go. See, like, I feel like I'm pointing my net at these boys, but maybe it's just because I'm lagging, I don't know. But they've got, they break my ankles all the time. You can see how long it takes me to get a full inventory, but, like, maybe I have to click on it as they're passing under the net. I don't know. I think that's it. Oh, but you don't want to accidentally click off the fishing spot either. Oh, maybe you're supposed to do it like this. This looks like a better camera angle already. Okay, there it is. I understand now. Oh, what you got there? That's a big one. Oh, you let a big one pass. I can just imagine the fucking dude talking to me now. Holy. Talk about memories just burned in my brain. Alright, so. I don't actually need all this fish. It'll only let you grab 2 vials at a time. Dude, it is a cool little minigame. And honestly, the fishing experience is, like, kind of competitive, honestly. And in theory, because it's a one-click fishing spot, if you never actually participated in the minigame of swerving to try and catch fish, you could just AFK, like, I don't know, it's probably a negligible amount of XP, like 15k, 10 to 15k an hour, but, I mean, it's like some of the most AFK fishing that you have access to in the game now. Alright, gonna grab 2 more grubs. You'll never actually go through 4 potions in one rotation, and you'll see, like, when I go through this, for everyone that's here real quick, my account is not maxed or big gear, big budget. I'm, like, my Ring of Suffering is my most expensive piece, admittedly, and the way that these bosses work, this ring is going to give you so much extra damage when it's loaded with recoils, it's not even funny. If you can somehow find it in your bank to fund one of these little suckers and then go and view it, because you want the defense bonus and because there's so many opportunities for the recoil to give you extra damage, easily, like, the most expensive piece. But besides that, I mean, this stuff was a little expensive because it's new, but it's not going to be more than, you know, 5 mil, maybe when the price comes down, potentially even a lot cheaper than that on how high the drop rate is. I swapped from the Defender to the Dragonfire Shield. The defense I found really, really mattered. I ran a couple runs in Elite Void, like max DPS with, you know, Hammer and Defender. You are going to get your cheeks clapped at this boss if you're not wearing some defensive gear. And again, I was watching the Twitch stream yesterday, and the dev that put a lot of effort into this, he commented that that's correct. That this place is going to reward higher defense with longevity. But, you know, nothing crazy. Fury, Fire Cape, regular Nezzy because I haven't gotten lucky on the jaw yet. Stats are, you know, higher, definitely on the higher end for this boss. You could easily do this with base 70s and, you know, Obsidian gear or cheap Barrows gear. Torags, I think, is preferred by a lot of people right now because of how cheap and tanky it is. You know, the free crystal shield that you get from roving elves, go and recharge that sucker and bring it back. That's going to give you a lot of help here as well. But that's enough of the theory crafting. We'll actually get into it. I have... Oh, and you can see how fast it is to cook these too. So when you cook on the range, they cook 2 at a time, and you just mill right through it. I'm 99 cooking, so I'm never going to worry about burning these lovely fish. Nothing but the tastiest bream for my runs. Wait, and I forgot the most important part. All of these stoves. Oh yeah, look, that cup of tea. Mmm. And full run energy. Also counts as a restore for a lot of stuff, so definitely want the... You want to pick up the tea every time you leave the boss room. Alright, the first boss, the Eclipse boss. Each boss is weak to a different attack style. I'm going to be poking this boy. I've got a little mnemonic to remember it too. You always have to... Oh, wait, nope. I'm glad that it reminded me. Buff up. I'll just make sure that my prayers... Oh, you don't need protection from melee. So, you know, that's lovely. You just need to turn on Piety when you're actively DPSing the boss. You'll be able to save a ton of prayer. And looky there, you can see. Counts as a super combat that you made full free. Every time you click on this, every time I've logged in, it always tells me that if I die, it's not a safe death. I tell it to not ask me again, and it'll continue to do it. But here we are. So this is the Eclipse Moon. So we're rotating between these panels here, because it's mitigating the amount of damage coming in. And you can see that this room would be shared normally with everybody in the world. I'm on a 1750 total world, so a lot less people here. But their progress doesn't actually contribute to my progress. This part right here, so we're facing. And we're poking. And you can see that if you face this guy fast enough, you do a ton of damage to him. If you don't face him, then this phase is going to do huge damage to you, because each of these images is going to just chop. Yeah, you can see like I missed it there and he cut me. There we go. So then we're back to the glyph. And you can see, look at that. I did over 100 damage to him in that phase. You can get through this boss really fast. The glyph always rotates at the end of the 6th swing. And the boss will always swing in sets of 3. It makes it pretty easy to keep count, honestly. This boss is super forgiving. So right here is like the babyest Zuck phase of your life. If you're like me and you've never done the Inferno, then this kind of gets you an idea of what line of sight actually looks like in this game. Like, you can see it looked like I was behind it, but because my character wasn't actually behind it, I took damage. But again, more avoidable damage in this phase, so when you're really cooking, you're just not going to take any extra damage on this boss. Back here. Little poke real quick, and he hit 0. I get the little thematic thing. And look, I'm back in the next cavern. So that's one boss down. These guys operate kind of like barrows, where you kill all 3 of the moons, and then you get to go loot the box. So I grab my cup of tea. I'm gonna have a fish. Tasty. Have a potion. Put on the hammer because we're on the cold boss now. And now, good. So we're in the first part of the minigame where you have to run over, light the torch, hope you don't get hit by the tornado. You get to observe the jank RuneScape pathing because you're going to see it looks like I should be hitting a tornado, but because of how character pathing actually works, I'm free. If you get hit by the tornado, you take damage and it turns your run off. It's super annoying. But here we go. Alright, come on, big hits. You can hit absolutely massive on this boss, too. Look at that. That's a 50. That's not even that big. Boo. The Dragon Warhammer has failed me. Not actually failed me. The fact that it hit both specs, that's phenomenal. All the bosses, the glyphs rotate 3 cycles of 6 swings each. And now my weapon gets ripped out of my hands. I gotta kick this block. And I gotta step out of the icicles. I gotta kick this block. Alright, so that was a bad path. You can actually get I can get 2 kicks here. So you see bum, bum, step out. And then we're kicking this block again. We're so pissed at this block. And then you step out. Anybody that's done Duke from Desert Treasure 2, this is exactly like if you're doing the melee strat. The exact same timing. Now, back over to our glyph. This guy doesn't know that you don't need to have Protect from Melee equipped. Maybe he'll realize that we don't. Hiya! We're just crushing this moon with fervor and intensity right now. And if we're fast, we don't do another fire phase. Please land! Shit. Alright. Unlucky, but that's alright. When they're at 1 HP, you have to push them out of their minigame phase. Even with the Eclipse boss, when you're doing like the facing mechanic, you'll see that if he goes and gets down to 1 HP, you won't actually be able to phase him out until your next round of like DPS. I don't know, we'll call these intermissions. You have to come out of this intermission before you can push boss through. Oh, come on, hit big. No more baby hits. There we go. Shoot. And there we go. And now we're back in here. And we sip the tea. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. Still get a little turned around in here. Have a fish. And we're on to the blood boss. Now, if you're ready for red mechanics in a red room, this is the place for you. Not actually as bad as a lot of, like, the Warcraft jokes, though, of same colored room with same colored mechanics. So, I'm moving when these jaguars growl at you. It's a mechanic where maybe you're not hearing it so well with me talking over it. The next time we see this mechanic, I'll be dead silent so that you can hear what I'm listening for. But there's a distinct audio cue that makes it so you won't take damage in this phase, or in that intermission. This boss is also weak to slash, so I have a tentacle. A tentacle is what this boss is going to get. All the rich tobbers, this boss gets absolutely owned by the scythe, so I don't know if the uniques are profitable enough to run the scythe here, but something to keep in mind if you're somebody that's just trying to blast these things for big profit, and especially this guy being weak to slash, the scythe just absolutely owns. Crystal Halberd is very good here as well. Alright, we're gonna get another Jaguar phase. Perfect. Alright, the Jaguar intermission. Now listen. He's gonna growl, and then he's gonna lunge. And you step, and you get healed. So, if you're someone with good rhythm, you're gonna own this phase. If you don't have any rhythm, I'm sorry. Alright. As long as I'm actually swinging, hopefully we don't do another Blood Rain intermission. Does not look like I brought my DPS today. Oh, please, maybe I did. I did. Lovely. Alright. And that is the 3 bosses right there. So now, go ahead and store up a little bit. Run past all these angry ghosts. And then here it is, the box. The lovely box that could potentially have, I don't know, like 6 mil in it. Or it could have like 200 coins. So, this is what a lot of your chests are going to look like. Kind of subpar for mains. If the price on these darts is correct, then it's actually way more profitable to just high alch these suckers than to actually sell them right now. For Iron Men, you get tons of free crafting experience with the water orbs. You could come here, collect orbs, collect battle staffs from Zaf every day, and just have free access to crafting experience for very minimal effort. You can see, right? You can create all your own supplies in here. You don't even need to bring weapon swaps either. I was reading somewhere, somebody just bringing Darox. Darox has a crush and a slash, and they just use the slash option on the stab boss, and you get so much free damage because of the mirror image intermission that it doesn't even matter. So you can come in here and do this with the most budget of budget gear and potentially just make, you know, tons of gold or tons of supplies. I mean, it just depends on what you're looking for. This chest does not drop any runes. Not a single rune. So, you know, runes are nice. This chest drops tons of other skilling profession stuff, though. So, I've noticed tons of compost, water orbs in damn near every chest. Those sun-kissed bones are a new prayer training method, I think, that you can do down here with the dwarfs. I haven't tried it yet, because I just spent like 6 mil on a couple prayer levels, and at this point, it's just 85 prayer for the diary, and then eventually the long purse funnel of 99 prayer. But again, it's probably one of those things, a lot of the stuff here feels like it's very useful for Iron Men. But the uniques are certainly worth the money right now, that it's probably worth coming here, at least for a little bit, at least until the initial gold rush dies off. What game is this? This is old school RuneScape. Super fun game, medieval point-and-click simulator that I started playing when I was like 11. The best part about it nowadays, you can find it on your Play Store if you want to try it out for free. Go catch fish, chop the log, talk to the people. Super fun. I definitely recommend. You know, maybe you've got to be on the spectrum a little bit to enjoy doing the same repetitive task like I do for hours on end. But if you enjoy grinds and goals, this game's the game for you. Oh, we're just gonna keep poking this guy. And apparently I'm just bringing the baby pokes. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to do another eclipse phase. Oh, there we go. Alright, the boss was nice to me. Did not make me do another rotation. Eat some fish. Alright, back to the ice boss. The easiest way that I remember if you're really trying to like push your kills with the different weapon styles, you gotta stab the shadows. You have to crush the cold boss. I don't know, I feel like I had a better mnemonic last night. And then you bring a blade to the bleed boss, or a whip, but you know, same concept, something sharp to draw blood. And he's weak to slash. And we're running. And you can see that guy got hit by the tornado. And I got hit by the tornado. Oh, good. Alright. The fires are on. And we're right into it again. First spec is unlucky. Come on, please! Baby hits, man. Goodness. So far, I definitely think that the Eclipse boss is the best. Only because there's like a clear opportunity for you to just do really well at the mechanic and sneak extra damage in. This boss is probably my least favorite, but only because, I don't know, the mechanics are slower. And I get that it's thematic, like the Frost boss is going to try and slow you down, haha, but won't go fast. Oh man, see, and sometimes if you just miss your saves, this boss will just chop you up. I easily take the most damage at this boss compared to the other ones. They all attack with different styles, so it must just be that my crush defense is baby shit right now, but... And see, look at right there, like with RuneScape pathing, I should have died to tornadoes, but I didn't. You gotta love it. Alright, back to bonking. Ooh, there we go. Some big swings, big money. Sip on this nice cuppa. Sip on a nice cuppa IRL as well. Ah, now that's lovely stuff. Throw on the slash weapon, and we're going back to the Blood Boy. And you can already see, you can get into just a really smooth rhythm with these bosses. Only thing that kind of sucks that they definitely were like aware of in the developer stream yesterday was when there's enough people in this room and they're all running underneath the boss's model, the boss will kind of flicker in and out of existence. At first I definitely thought, oh, maybe it's a mechanic because, you know, blending into like the spiritual realm. No, that's just a bug. You're supposed to be able to hit them the whole time. So if you ever see people just run through the boss like they misclicked, it's because they 100% misclicked. But we're just Indiana Jones in the shit out of this boy right now. Or, you know, maybe what went on in your parents' bedroom when you were a kid. Who knows? So, you always run to the glyph that's highlighted for you. And we're just doing the Jaguar dance. Fortunately, I had a little disco fever with the old lady this morning, so my boogie shoes are on. And no, that's not an innuendo. Oh, let's go. Big money. No, Jared, I'm not a rat. Alright, let's go. Oh, that'll be pretty good. Alright, the next rotation, I'm just going to fight these guys in the first person. We're just going to get right in their face. Is this thematic? Can you guys see anything? I can't see shit. Alright, let's see what the box has for me. Poop. That's okay. I've gotten so lucky as it is, I don't know that I can complain too much. Alright. I definitely have enough supplies for at least one more rotation, so let's just jump right back into it, except this time with the, you know, the entertainment view. Hopefully the bosses don't fuck me up like this. That's correct. I am the cat daddy. Oh. Alright, so you can't really see them. There we go. Alright, so like this. Perfect. Oh, this is how you're meant to experience it, for sure. Now look. Oh, I tanked it, okay. Whew. Yeah, every, like, tick of this that you miss, I've seen it hit upwards of, like, 11, 12, so you can actually take quite a bit of damage here if you're not... Ah! See? Alright, back on the podium. So spooky, so angry. How tragic to think that my own chat thinks that I'm a rat, when in fact, I'm the cat. Alright. Just turning and poking. Anybody that's played MMOs as long as I have, or any video game for that matter, this phase is going to be easy, and you're going to be sad whenever you miss this, because you're going to feel like an idiot. Like right there. And a 0. There we go. Don't forget to sip the tea. Delicioso. But yeah, this is Perilous Moons. You know, as you can see, it's not the most complex boss. You know, I think maybe I'll only do like 5 more chests or so, before I go to the Colosseum, and if you want to actually see me get blown back, that's gonna be, interesting. But I definitely think that off-stream, when I'm just recording, I'm just gonna sit here and farm for the uniques. At the very least, until the prices start to go down. Because it's so efficient. Anybody that can farm these without oh god. Anybody that can farm these without using like any external resources, you're just gonna make pure profit. Those bums taking forever to kick their weapons out. Oh, about to hit 81 strength. Alright. Rotation. Rotation. In my head, I can only think of Neji from Naruto. Every time we rotate around, just rotation. Rotation. Hitting this boss with the 8-palm rotation every time as they change the glyph. Oh, shit. Got plenty of time to eat fish. Oh yeah, dude. It's gonna be buco bucks here. The melee set, like the whole melee set, I think combined is over 10 mil still, or at least it was yesterday. It's gonna go down for sure. But like I said, these legs have double the strength bonus of obsidian. Oh wait, I forgot the most important part. Sip the tea. The range set is probably going to take some experimentation by the big brains in the PvP community, but it has this really neat effect where your max hit goes up with your melee strength. So like hybrid PKing in that set is probably going to be disgusting with like a mall swap or something that benefits from a lot of strength bonus. Alright. And we're back at it. Ooh. Dropped right into the rotation. You can see that he slurped on me as soon as I dropped in. Alright. Blood Moon, Blood Rain intermission. So the rain puddles basically act as little landmines. If you're on the tile that they're on when they land on you, you won't take damage. If you're on the tile they're on when they expire, they will do damage. Or if you walk into them after they're already set. You have like a grace period where you can just kind of run over them. Nope. The fact that it's entirely self-sustainable out in the front, like, as soon as you can come here, this will probably be just an overall better PvE experience than Barrows, at least until you can afford steady prayer recovery. Once the cost of prayer pots or, like, super restores aren't a problem, then I think Barrows is probably still the more useful, like, mid-game farm. But this is fun. Like, we did it. We're the greatest. And after we sip this tea, champions, masters of ourselves, masters of the enemy, masters of running past ghosts, masters of running away. There we are. Tactical retreating. That's what we're masters of. Masters of getting the fuck out of here. Alright, let's see. What we got in the box today? Big money? Come on. Big money. Poop. Alright. We will do 2 more. We'll get up to 15, and then we'll go to the Colosseum. I haven't tried out the Colosseum. It's dummy difficult. I hope I don't lose too much money there. I probably have enough supplies for 1 more. We go 1 more. As long as I don't run through too many tornadoes at the Frosty boss, we'll be alright. Oh, Zuck phase, perfect. Not where you want to be caught out at because of a frickin' LOS mechanic. Shit. You can't be too far away from the orb as well, just as a heads up. If you're more than, like, a tile away, I think, then you're considered in loss. And the poking. Can I spear this guy? Nope. And you can see that we caught this boss actually in the best phase because we're just gonna get a ton of damage here. And we're not even gonna have to go through a second Zuck phase. The Blood Boss definitely has the potential to do the most damage to you, because I think there's a ton of small chip damage that happens in that room. Oh my gosh, and you can see I'm missing so many swings right now. Holy. See, like right there, you can see how quickly it adds up if you're just not paying attention to the mirror images. My goodness. Yeah, I didn't understand the Jaguar move the first, like, couple times that I ran in here. But definitely play with sound on the first couple kills, and once you get a feel for it, it's going to feel so satisfying hitting the actual dance. And we run through the tornadoes, because we're fearless. Look at us. Oh my gosh, I'm so far from the rune. Alright, I'm going to take extra damage here, because I'm outside the protection. It's not like a ton of extra damage that you take. Oh, see, look at that. 62. Oof. But you can hit even higher. Ah. Piece of shit. Please stop hurting me. Alright, and kick. And shuffle. Kick. Kick, shuffle. Just a little dance. Everything in here is dancing. Like dancing. Such grace. Oh, and I walked through the icicles. Eat another fish. Oh my goodness, man. Bad step. It's fine. If we bring the daddy pants to DPS, then we don't have to do another fire phase. Not looking hopeful, though. Oh, because my run's turned off. What am I doing? Oh my god. So close. This fucking boss. Go on, baby, light my fire. I am trying to set the night on fire, thank you. And my run's off. Now there are some people, the boobs, that have decided that the regen that the boss gets is not worth actually dealing with the tornadoes and fires. And if you have high enough gear, that's true. You basically just get to out DPS this intermission phase, and it doesn't really matter. There we go. Have a nice cuppa. Eat the fish. And we should be good for the blood boss. Unless I royally beans the Jaguar dance, then we're good. Oh, would you look at that, the Jaguar dance. And the growl. And step. Growl, step. Just like you're learning anything. Growl, step. Move, step. Memorization. Repetition. Mastery. Fight the boy. Stand on the glyph. Do the thing. Knock stuff over. Alright. Shuffle. Oh. It's fine, it's because of the blood rain. Whip him in the back real quick. Sneaky whip. Alright, come on. No. Oh, nope, he just hit a huge heal there. I don't really know how the boss healing works yet in the main phase. Maybe the boss just heals from all the damage that they deal to you. So that's another thing too. With low DPS output, maybe this boss ends up being the trickiest because it could, like, potentially out-heal your output if you're just in here with Wimp gear. So, you probably want something more than, like, full rune and a rune scimitar. Alright, let's see what the box has for me this time. Drink that. I'll have to grab some more supplies for this last run before we go to the Colosseum, but that's alright. Because it takes all of 2 seconds to get more supplies in here. And I mean, the U seed is at least some money. You can get all sorts of tree seeds, it looks like. I haven't seen anything higher than a UC yet. That's not to say that I don't think it doesn't exist, though. I think it's probably just a low drop chance. So, you know, you can see with my stats, the full inventory, the 4 potions with all the fish, that was like 4 full rotations with mistakes. You could potentially do with a full inventory of gear, you know, 5 runs. And then as your stats get higher, particularly defense, you're just going to be able to stay here for a very, very long time. Just need to come back to this cavern real quick to get some grubs. Delicious. And we'll go grab some fish. You think you can catch me with 200 pounds of good fish? If you can, I'll let you use my fishing boat. That's it. Ah, there goes another one. It's a good thing there's no poisonous eels that swim in this river. Imagine losing your whole inventory to an effing eel. Oh, that should be enough fish for one more run. Oh. Forgot that it's not completely instant. Grab the tea. Alright. Once more into the unknown. And hopefully the box is nice to us. Oh, just getting out of the Zuck phase. Perfect. Alright. And mirror images. Oh man, you can see you just, you get through this boss so fast. This is why this is my favorite boss, because you just absolutely obliterate this boy. Look at that, that was only one intermission phase total, if you get lucky when you drop into the room. And somebody with, like, higher stats, you just do even more damage to him in the mirror image phase, and it's even faster. Always dropped in the fire phase, man. Alright. Come on, big money. Alright, at least a hit. Round 2? Nope. Baby swings. So sad. I think with the Warhammer spec with my stats right now, on the high end on this boss has got to be like 70, probably more. Alright, and it's going to be a kick phase now. Oh yeah. Just shoving my foot right through this ice cube. Alright, that was a little fast. You don't want the icicles to get good in on you. Very fortunate that all of my Wrath of the Lich King training on Sindragosa has led me to this moment. Just so good at breaking ice blocks. Oof, my goodness, a 43 just with the regular hit. You love to see it. Another fire phase, man. Oh, no, stop owning me, tornadoes. You could probably take the time to, like, meticulously try to step through all the tornadoes. I've definitely had the most success just beelining it to the fires, hoping for the best. Okay, big money. Okay, and finally, this last run through of the Bloody Boy. Oh, and Kitty's dead. Just in time for no Jaguar dancing. Hiya. Oh my goodness, that was a 40 with the whip spec. Let's go. Yeah, but you can see that guy right there. New to this boss and just misclicking into him. Raining blood. Look at that, just squares. We're just doing 4 square right there. Oh, and I misclicked. Oh, please, sir, just take the damage. Holy shit. Oh, let's go, a strength level. 81. Oh, yeah, see, I was a little early there. I hit 82 attack yesterday, and now as far as combat training goes, I think it's just going to be whole hog into strength now. As far as the melee stats go, all the way to 99. So I have the defense and the attack, I think, to where anything that requires the defense or an attack level now. And at this point, I'm just missing magic for the shadow and a little bit of strength for the scythe, eventually, maybe. It'd be kind of cool to hold a scythe in my hand. Alright, just gonna go ahead and finish off all these supplies. They'll be taken out of your inventory when you leave this place. So, go ahead and re-top up. Let's see what the last box gives us. So, you know, this was, what, 45 minutes approximately that it took to actually do this boss, the 5 times, so, yeah. More nonsense. So, you know, you're probably looking somewhere between, like, 4 and 10, like, chest openings an hour, depending on stats, I would imagine. Where, you know, if you're coming in here right at the minimum combat level, you know, if you're clearing 4 an hour, you're happy. If anybody's wondering. That's Kitty. That is, in fact, a cat printed on there. Just headed to the bank in the Dwarf City coming up. And then head out to the Fortis Colosseum for Liberty. And here they are, the very angry dwarves that are super racist against humans. Lovely. The city is just exquisite, though, as far as like a dwarven city goes. They did a really good job with the creation of this place. I do want this pen. Okay, so... For now, to start, because I haven't done this before, I think I'm just going to go in with maybe just a straight range setup. Gosh, maybe I bring the Void Helm as like a swap, but I bet if I walk in there wearing Void, I'm just going to get eaten alive. snazzy. Bring the accumulator. Alright, heading back to the city. This place is so freaking excellent. Just looks so good. Everybody say hi to Renu. If you don't say hi to your Quetzal every time you pass, I don't even know that you should be a Quetzal owner. Gonna stock up at the bank here. Eventually, once you've ran the arena enough, you get access to a bank that's inside the Colosseum. I haven't actually ran it yet, because it's supposed to be super difficult. I hope I'm not just wasting my time here, but if I can just get through a few rounds and then collect the reward without dying and having to pay the 500k, then it'll be good. Because that's the thing you have to keep in mind. Every single death, 500k to get your stuff back from this place. So, you know, you don't really get a for funsies attempt like you do with the fight capes or anything. Bring a bastion. Bring a couple bastions. Or, yeah, I'll just bring a couple of those. Stams. Some brews. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, dude. They the devs don't want you to go in here faint of heart. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I've seen, I think like every attempt I've seen, people are bringing ancients for ice and blood spells. I just kind of want to get a feel. I've watched a little bit of videos going over it, but I don't want to like spoil myself too much. So I've not looked up like any like in-depth strategies. I've not read too much into this. Same thing that I did with Perilous Moons. I wanted to kind of feel it out to see if I could just figure out a strategy myself before I start going with what other people are going with. Alright. And I'm just going to load up on... Bring some Karen Bonds with me to Tiki. No. Likely, you probably cannot do this with just my giga-budget setup. But maybe I could get through a couple rounds. Ugh. Just need to sip up on some Energizer juice real quick, get me a nice cuppa. I'm also going to energize real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Little stretch break before I jump into this, because this is going to require some focus for sure. Can't do anything with the chest. Okay. Oh, alright. I haven't even talked to the guy yet. Hello there. Rookie. To test their might. That does sound exciting. The whole of Valamore shall hear my name. Ooh. Once I'm in, I can't leave until the end of the wave. Okay, the Fortis Colosseum. Okay, so you can bring an emergency teleport out if you want, but I'm not going to do it. At least not this time around. Do I understand the risks? Hell yeah, I do. Alright, 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 alright. A rookie approaches. Oh, okay, nice. So I kind of have the chance to... You can breathe Oh, wow, okay, so... So, if I beat this first wave, I get these splinters, which you use to charge something new that just came out today, one of the new... So I have to pick a modifier, it looks like. 20% of damage received, that seems like a lot of prayer. Oh, I didn't bring any prayer potions. Uh-oh. Alright, mistakes have been made already, but that's alright. Never miss and hit an extra 1 damage. That sounds awful. By 10%, so I would lose... Damn, 8 hit points. That's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, we'll do frailty. That seems okay. Oh, run away. Okay, yep, that's a major. Ugh. Stop hurting me. Oh my goodness, the fucking melee swing. Whew. Okay, that was a 40. We're kiting. We're ore blocking these fools. We're fucking ore blocking these idiots. They don't know that I was diamond. Oh, wait, what is that? What is this man? Oh no, no, he's clawing me. Oh shit. We're just gonna kite this guy. No, don't claw me, sir, please. Alright, we're just gonna stand our fucking... Oh, no, we're not gonna fucking stand our ground. Holy shit. Holy shit. One, two, alright, run. Holy fuck. Okay, so if he's within, like, 4 tiles, then that's it. You're getting blasted. Oh, there we go, big hits. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now it's easy mode. Oh yeah, dude. This was the biggest hit and run strats you've ever seen. Just run around the whole effing arena. Alright. First wave's done. We did it. So, let's see, what do we have here? %of damage received. Yeah, we'll deal with that. That actually doesn't seem that bad compared to everything else. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, alright, I know that that big boy is a fucking hoss, so we need to real quick get rid of this melee boy. So it's gonna be big damage here, but you can see my fucking torture is just so good. Alright, now we're gonna go range. These guys are gonna be on the same tick though, which kind of sucks ass. I'm gonna take big... Oh my goodness, look at that. The recoil is just porking these guys. Alright, we'll go ahead. Sip time. Oh shit, another one of these. Alright. And maybe I can do that. Yeah, I think the Ranger's probably the bigger oh my goodness, okay, yeah, the Ranger's definitely the bigger priority right now, but... Ooh, don't get hit by the falling javelin, that's good to know that it's a thing. Oh. Fuck. Well, there it is. 500k poorer already. Man, you definitely wanna... Oh, it's definitely fun. Realistically though, I just don't know like how much effort I want to put into it right now. Just with my gear and levels, so I mean, Jagex is talking about the final boss fight being on par with like Zuck, so... Oh yeah, see? Oh, my poor money. Alright, maybe with a better setup. Oh yeah, dude, you didn't see it. I sure did. Yeah, I pinged you in Discord. Yeah, dude, the fucking hammer finally dropped, man. So many shamans dead to kill this. I went over drop rate, but it was around like kill 50. You know, we can just go confirm the kills right now. How many kills it took? Alright, so, I think I can take a minecart. I'll take it right there. Alright, take me to Shazian West. Yeah, we'll go talk to the NPC, dude. You can see how many lizards it took. Out here with the forever useful blue Nikes until I finish farming out Graceful. To mulch. And down into the lizard hole. Gosh, didn't think I'd be coming back to this prison so soon without a Slayer task. Disgusting. Always people in Agi gear looting these chests. Alright, Shazian Infiltrator, with your cool spyglass that I don't get for some reason. How many lizards have I bonked? Look at that. 52,000, 52 and 3. Whew. Oh, man. But yeah, dude. The hammer's here, which means whenever we want to do cocks, you just say the word. Because look at my effing range level now, too. I hit 90 ranged on this grind. So, you know, slinging big damage with my range stuff. Alright, we'll go regear. We'll try the Colosseum one more time. We'll try it one more time. I think that same situation I was just in, I just need to not panic, let the Claw come to me behind the column, and I can just turn on Protect Rain, or Protect Melee. Oh, dude, I'm almost glad that I wasn't recording when the hammer actually dropped, because dude, I got way too excited here for when that thing dropped, man. That was a good day. That was a couple days ago. Okay, so let's just try and be smarter about this. Man, I probably want prayer bonus more though. It's just... Gosh. Nope. I'll bring that. Oh yeah, man, dude, you're not kidding. Like, especially, like, as soon as I was over rate, that's when the dread kind of settles in of like, man, how many more trips is it gonna be now? Okay, so I think that's all the void pieces, right? Yeah. Definitely that. Gives me huge defense against, like, everything, though. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. These, and then I'll also bring... Where's my trident? There we go. I think I'm good. Yep. Grab all that. So I could bring that. Man, at this point I might as well just bring a melee swap as well. Now what weapon do I bring? Man, I think I go the whip. Whip doesn't let you down. With the accumulator or like a tanky cape? Okay, I think the fire cape maybe actually is a little bit better with the infinity boots, maybe? I feel like I won't be meleeing that much. Ooh, these give prayer bonus. I'm in void. Yeah, I'll bring the infinities. So then I can swap to that, swap to that, swap to that, to that. Alright. Professional two-way switcher incoming. Make sure these are all set up where they need to be. And so bag, prayer, bag, swap, prayer, swap. And I can spec there, but I'm not bringing good spec except the crossbow. So, man, I don't even know that I have room for food. That was so much damage coming in. Maybe a little bit, but then mostly Cerebrews. Let's go with this, this, and this. You know what? No, I'll bring that instead. Okay, and then I guess if I need to do some big tick eats, then I have that. Alright, this looks like a way more thought out setup. Round 2, and this time I'll use my brain. Now that I know that angry mobs are just gonna run at me. They really want you dead in this place. Be the first real test of the Elite Void, honestly. I went and I was missing the mage hat. Because I've not really had a whole lot of anything that I've been maging that hasn't been on Slayer task. But I figured with potentially some like boss and raid stuff coming up, I need to go get that last piece. So all of the void is finally done, hopefully forever, and I don't think I ever have to go back to that place. Oh boy. Alright. This is likely the last Colosseum attempt just so that I don't burn through my smaller cash stack. Oh wait, no, yeah, I don't think I need to talk to this guy. Okay, so that I think I can always start like that. Then I can just rotate. Well, alright, we'll start with frailty. Let's just whip that boy to death. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, he's stuck. Let's go. Alright, look. You can bait this guy onto another part of the pillar. Oh. Alright, that was a far smoother first wave. And shorter. My attack range is reduced by 2 tiles. Man, do I really care about that with a crossbow? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll try that. So this stuff's gonna run in. Oh my goodness, auto retaliates on. That's not good. Come on. Oh my goodness, man. The fucking melee hits. Holy shit. Oof. You take a lot of damage in Void. You take so much damage in Void. Okay. Gosh, maybe it doesn't cost that much because I don't think my cash stack is unchanged there. Is it because I'm dying so early? Maybe the wiki has something. Colosseum. Okay, so it looks like maybe that 500k fee is not there anymore. Maybe they changed it in the last day or so. Because, I mean, my cash stack is kind of unchanged, which makes me think that it's just the normal death fee. And at least as far as how the wiki reads right now, it looks like it concurs. So, gosh, I just don't think it's worth my time to keep sending attempts with my stats. At the very least, I probably want like base 90s, potentially even like base 95s. That's alright though. Alright. Gosh, my Slayer task is Wyverns, right? Man, I don't want to do Wyverns. Maybe... I died again. But I don't think that the Colosseum, I don't think that it's a flat 500k all the time. My first couple deaths, my cash stack, at least in the bank, has not really moved at all besides whatever death charges you to get your stuff back. So maybe they've changed it in the last like day or so. Wave 2 again. I tried running Void with some hybrid gear, but you take a lot of damage to anything that you're not praying against. At least in Void, it felt like I was taking way more damage. I lose some melee strength. That might be alright. Okay, so with all that, let's try bringing bastions. One of these. So I probably don't last long enough to use more than that, so we'll take this. I'll bring Bruise. Restores. arrows. Okay. So let's try this. What am I strong against? I'm not very good against magic, but decent against everything else, so start like that. Plenty of range strength, and then when I swap to the whip. Okay. Alright. And we'll jump in again. Okay, so wow, what the fuck, dude? Why? Alright, so I have to have the prayer on before this thing even casts on me or I'm taking the damage. Orbits an area slowly. Gosh, these sound awful. I guess we'll just try and run away from the orbs, but holy hell, that does not sound fun. Oh, that's right, I can't boost. simply do this. Alright, now... Oh, no, I don't need to run all the way out. He'll come to me. As you can see, without any boost to your ranging level, these guys take a while to kill with range. Oh, let's go. 20% of damage received. I have so many prayer potions, okay. Alright. Oh dear. That's not a good spot to be in. Okay, everything's stacked up. Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, alright, this is definitely the spot I want to be in. Now the interesting thing, how long do I have to flick to get between these guys that are stacked up there? Oh boy, and I don't have any range bonus right now. That sucks, but okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. Oh. Well. Yeah, I don't think you want to do this with bad gear. That was unfortunate. I think once you start getting into the, more expensive stuff, Uh-oh. Oh no. OBS is struggling. I wonder if my ISP is struggling right now. But it looks like it is confirmed, not a flat 500k, which is lovely. It is just, like, whatever the fee is to get your stuff back from death. So that's good. I mean, at least it means that attempts aren't going to be that brutal. Okay, I'm about to jump into a ton of not very exciting stuff because I'm just gonna have to train combat up for a little bit. But also, the Colosseum is not that high on my to-do list right now. If anything, I would rather train up to put attempts at, like, the Inferno before I bother going after this. But it's nice to know that I could potentially get, I don't know, halfway through it with what I have right now. But no, I'm about to go do Slayer and a bunch of really boring shit that is not going to be super pleasant to stream. So for everybody that showed up for this stuff, this is a lot of the new PvM content that's in the game that just came in this week with the Varlamore patch. There's a lot more stuff that I'll be able to do eventually. You know, this account is going to be raid ready very soon. And as soon as I am doing raids, you know, I'll definitely be streaming it. But for the time being, everybody that showed up, everybody that tuned in,